So Wack 100 goes into details exactly how Gilly the Kid was robbed, him and his son who passed away, how they was robbed in the 60s. Now y'all know this story was going on for a while, but Wack 100 goes into details. He says how when Gilly had pulled up into an area, him and his son, that's when the rolling 60s, and he mentioned Rosé pulled up. Now Gilly said we with Big U, so Gilly's saying, hey, we with Big U, whoop de whoop. They said we don't give a damn about Big U, and they proceeded to take him and his son's jewelry. Now Wack also explains how Gilly is mad at him to this day, how they had a phone call and Gilly is mad that Wack is online trying to, air out Big U's paperwork, calling him a snitch and all this stuff. And pretty much Gilly does not like that. It seems like Gilly does not think that Big U lined him up, so he's still trying to defend Big U, whatever the case may be. They both Muslims, so that might play a part. But let me know what y'all think. This is what Wack said, y'all.
20,000. Still got them chains. Brought new jury over. Yeah. So, nigga. Before the deal, like after the deal? Nah, he said they stripped the nigga right before Nip died because when Nip found out about it, Nip came over there and gave the nigga 20,000 out of his pocket. Better company, it ain't what you think it is. Yeah. So how the hell can Gilly be mad at you? 600 brought him on the stage. Nigga, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the nigga talking about. I'm going out back. Hold on, bro. I'm listening, nigga. I ain't listening, nigga. I ain't know what this. I don't even know this man. I ain't never met this man. I said, but if you want to talk to him, he say he waking you up. She kid died out here like he this or that, and his whole neighborhood is exposing him. So nigga talk. Nair wasn't with you, wasn't around, none of that. Didn't know you was in town, none of that. His whole neighborhood is exposing him. So nigga talk to him. I wasn't there, wasn't with you, wasn't around, none of that. Didn't know you was in town, none of that. You was in the 60s. Big U son picked you up, took you to the spot they called the village. They pulled up, jumped out with the whistles. You said, homie, we here with Big U. They said, we don't give a fuck about none of that. Take it off. You told Big U pulls up, act like he getting it back. Nip heard about it, bring you 20 racks and say, homie, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You keeping bad company. And your jury never came back. So dude telling you, Big U the one put us on you. How you think we know where you at? Wow. Nigga, you gonna go address Big U? What you addressing me for? I ain't from 60s. Power Rules didn't rob you. This ain't a Power, it's a 6-0 nigga right here. That's well known over there. You ain't hiding it. Oh, wow. Big U was the big homie. The whole what it is C-Levels, he got influence, but he ain't a goer. That's the difference between me and him. We both got influence. I'm just a goer, you know. But now the people he had influence over, since I dropped that paperwork, is pulling. Homie said, damn, I took about 100 pictures. My homie said, damn, Wack, I thought they hate you. I said, man, you can't believe what these people talking about. Yeah, can't believe the hype. I saw every game, you know, saw some rolling 60s, East Coasters, Insanes, my homies from Compton Crib, Compton Power Rules, Athens Parks, even some Mayan in Front Streets, all kind of shit. Everybody came and greeted Wack with a handshake. Did you talk to Gilly? I talked to Gilly earlier today on the phone. He mad at me. He mad at me. He more mad at me about Big U. I say, Gilly, listen, man. I don't know if niggas all sentimental and all that. Wack, you know he ain't turned nobody in. Look, I don't know what a nigga did. What I do know is this, bro. I got the right to see things how I want to see it. And me personally, he like, well, Wack, he finessing the system. I said, the reason why we can't do that type of line of work right there, issue police cell phones and contract with the police, because it leaves a gray area of what if a nigga did, period. So I don't know what a nigga then did. I know in my life in the streets, I don't know about y'all, I didn't have to shake my head a few times at what niggas did that I thought they wouldn't do. Like, what? Nah, Wack. You go to paperwork. Man, not that nigga. Here it go right here. One of my G homies in 1997. A baby gangster on trial. We trying to figure out how if the police know what they know. What? Body on fire. Homie, they got a body on the freeway that's on fire. Literally, the body on fire. Homie going to trial. A G homie come out the judge's chambers, get on the stand. Niggas don't know what's going on. What the G homie doing up? This a G nigga. This nigga probably got one of the top 2 coldest hands from the set. One of the homies tossed him in the trash can, hung him on the gate. One of these type of niggas, right? G homie. This is 1997. Nigga get up there and say, yeah, he the one did this, he the one did that. Was you there? No, I wasn't there. Defense attorney stand up and say, this man just said he wasn't there. We can't use nothing he say. The DA approached the judge and handed him paperwork. The judge says, now remember this is 1997. The judge says, looking at this paperwork, we can't go on what he's saying because he's been a reliable informant since 1987 whose information has led to multiple convictions in a total of 40 plus years.
True story. True story.
So now, when niggas ask themselves, man, how the police knew the spot? How the police know we was stashing shit over there behind them bushes? How the police know the old lady up there was holding our shit? Cause this a G homie. This is why I don't want to hear that. Hey, what a nigga don't know. Nigga, I done had my heart broke a few times, bro. I don't know what a nigga gonna do. But I do know this. Anybody like Miss King that's withholding any type of information, you gonna make a nigga raise their eyebrow. Oh my God, I didn't know my reading was so good. Now I went from, so it been up. Then I questioned the store and said, yo, send me all the paperwork to what you read. I want to see it, the documents. Send me all documents, 126 pages. Know what I did? I sent the narration clip from YouTube to Gillie. The star nigga was accusing me of knowing. He's saying me and Big U too close. Ain't no way you don't know. Nigga, I gotta clear my name. I don't know nothing about none of this. And he got all the paperwork. But let me tell you something what Gillie ain't gonna do. He ain't gonna watch that clip or read the paperwork. This is why the streets is what it is. Whoever get the popularity vote, right? The selective politicking starts. Now who got paid?
Now when she was in here trying to say that when you donated.
That was Mama Lisa.
Who got donated what?
That's the day you talking about?
With them kids and that picture, they getting the trophy.
Shit.
All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. Man, that's a cold situation, man. If that's how it happened, if that's truly how it happened, how Wack described Gillie the Kid getting stripped in the rolling 60s with his son, as y'all heard him say. When the dude, Rose, whoever he was with, pulled up to him, Gillie said, we with Big U. And they said, we don't give a damn about Big U. And they stripped him of his jewelry. That's a cold situation. And what's even more colder is that Wack is trying to insinuate that Big U is the one that set him up, that lined him up. You know, that's crazy, y'all. And I don't think even Gillie believes this because, you know, Gillie is mad at Wack 100 for exposing this whole snitch paperwork about Big U. And as y'all heard Wack say, they had a phone call and Gillie was mad at him. So Gillie, I don't know if Gillie believes that Big U lined him up to get robbed, him and his son who passed away. But it seems like, you know, Gillie's mad at Wack, still trying to defend Big U, telling Wack why he trying to air his whole situation now. He might not be a snitch, whoop-de-whoop, whatever the case may be, man. But it's a cold situation, man. Wack always has the inside information about things, you know, once again. But let me know what y'all think, man, about this whole situation, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Peace.